Welcome to the Chapter 2 Closure, problem number 14. This is the help video. If you're stuck on this one, hopefully we can help you out. So it says determine if the graph below is a function or not, then find the domain and range. All right, as we look at our function down here, you'll see that it just runs from here to here and there to there. To check if it's a function, remember we can look to see, does each input have exactly one output? Or we can use the vertical line test. So here's what I'll do. I'll draw a little vertical line for us. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll take that vertical line and I'm going to run it along my graph. And you notice as I run along this graph, there's no way that my vertical line can touch that graph in more than one place. Therefore, there are no inputs that have more than one output. So we can conclude that yes, this is a function. So we'll say yes. And now what we'll do is figure out our domain and range. So remember, domain, we are talking about the shadow that's cast on the x-axis here, right? All of our possible inputs and outputs. So as we look here, right, we'll be starting here on the left side and going all the way to the right side. So as we look at this here, right, the shadow that would be cast would extend from -3 all the way over to +4. That extends from here all the way to here. So our lowest value is -3, which is being included, and our greatest value is 4. So we would say here that -3 is going to be our left side. We've got 4 on our right side, or our greater side. We've got x in the middle. And since we're including -3, we're going to say -3 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than or equal to 4. Okay, now let's look at the range. Right, I'm going to erase that off. So now we're going to talk about the shadow that's cast on the y-axis. So if we're talking about the range here, I'm going to find my highest and lowest points. So I will start at the bottom. Right here is a point. I have a point here, so I'm going to extend my shadow down to the -2. And now as I go up and I look at my shadows, right, I have actually multiple points on this one that are going to take me up. Okay, and I still have points over here that are extending to the y-axis. But then I also have points on this side that are extending to the y-axis. So like it's a solid shadow right now all the way until we get up to the very top, which would be at +3. So it looks like our shadow casts from -2 all the way up here to our +3. Okay, so since we are including those values, we're going to say our bottom value is -2. Our highest value is 3. We're talking about y right now, and then we'll throw in our less than or equal to on both of those because they actually have points at those values. And that's it. That is number 14 from our Chapter 2 Closure. If you have additional questions, please make sure you ask in class or go to Math Help.